News coming in at the top of this hour. Putin hails G20 success and praises Prime Minister Modi. Says Modi depoliticized decisions made in G20. Putin says G20 to discuss economic and not political issues. He says Modi's depoliticization made G20 successful. Remember that there was no mention of Russia in the leaders' declaration that was issued after the G20 concluded. My colleague and Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan is joining us over the phone line right now. Geeta, good morning to you. High praise there coming in from Vladimir Putin for Prime Minister Modi.
Well, it's been a series of high praises for the Indian Premier. He also went ahead and said Narendra Modi is a very wise man just a day ago. And today he's talking about the Russia-Ukraine war and the fact that there was no condemnation of the war in the declaration, as was the case in the Bali declaration. So they moved away from the Bali declaration, and therefore all the objections that were raised were by Russia and China, China standing with Russia. If anything, it is for Russia, it is a huge fillip, and which is what President Vladimir Putin is now acknowledging, that if not for India and India's G20 presidency, that the G20 would have insisted on condemnation. But over here, with India being at the helm and China being there as a friend, it helps them to not have the condemnation. That certainly goes a long way for Russia in the war, in the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. And Russia certainly now has made itself a space to call this a genuine reason for them to have moved into Ukraine and to justify the invasion of Ukraine. So praises there for India, but also in this acknowledging the fact that Russia certainly had a huge win at the G20 apart from India and China.
Right. Geeta, thank you so much for joining us with all those details.